Salut à tous, donc je suis ici à Montréal à la BTT Canada en compagnie du champion du monde de Jiu-jitsu Bernardo Faria. Thank you very much, Bernardo, for this interview.
Thank you, it's a pleasure.
Bernardo, congratulations for these 2 goals at the Worlds this year.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a dream becoming true.
Yeah. So how was your feeling, during the competition? Did you felt like invincible,
No, I don't feel like that. That was my day. But if I compete tomorrow, I don't know what's gonna happen. So I had a good day. Yeah.
Let's talk about the 2 finals. So in your division and for the open weight, can you just, remind us what happened?
Yeah, I ended up not having the finals of the open weight because my opponent got injured. So I won the all fight. I fought against him in the Pan Ams. I beat him by 2 points. It was a really tough match. In the finals of my division, I fought against João Gabriel. He's a new kid that's coming up. That's really tough. And it was my second finals in the Worlds against him because I fought against him in 2013 as well. So it's a really tough match, but ended up winning, thanks God.
Did you hurt your knee during the competition?
I hurt 1 month before, so I was a little scared. And my opponent that I was supposed to fight in the finals of the open class, he hurt his knee really bad, and I ended up not having the finals.
Okay, so what did you do after this competition at the Worlds? Did you compete again?
I'm gonna compete the ADCC. I didn't compete since then, so I'm gonna do the ADCC in 3 weeks.
It will be your first time, right?
It's gonna be my first time, because last time I got invited, but I hurt my knee, I had to make a surgery, and then I ended up not doing. But now it's gonna be my first ADCC in 3 weeks.
But it won't be in your division, right?
I got invited for over 99 kilos, over 225 pounds. I don't know why, but let's do it.
Who will be your toughest opponent, you think, for the ADCC?
There are a bunch of tough opponents. I mean, almost everyone who is there is tough, Then I remember, I think there is João Gabriel, the one I fought twice in the finals. There is Dean Lister, Vini Magalhães, Cavaca, Orlando Sanchez. There are a bunch of guys.
I saw that João Gabriel trains with Cyborg in Miami?
Exactly, it's this one, yeah. He is training there. I think Rodolfo is there too. They're making camp.
Yeah. And what about you? Where are you doing your camp right now?
I'm training at Marcellus. I always like to do I think camps makes more sense for who doesn't have as tough training as they should on day school, So at Marcellus I have really tough training, so I don't like to do camps. I just like to keep my routine and doing what I do right there.
How many times a week do you train?
I used to train per week like 10 trainings, but I do like jiu-jitsu, I do physical conditioning, I do wrestling, so it's twice a day something. Or jiu-jitsu and jiu-jitsu, or jiu-jitsu and conditioning, or wrestling and conditioning, or always twice a day something.
I see. I saw that you've been tested after the Worlds, for the anti-doping agency, USA Day. Do you think, the sport is going more and more clean, among all the fighters in jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, I'm very happy that the IBJJF started this, because I think for jiu-jitsu going to the next level, we need that, And one of the biggest prides in my life is that I never ever used anything, and I would like my opponents being like that as well. So I'm really happy IBJJF is doing that. ADCC, for example, doesn't. So I hope one day all jiu-jitsu tournaments test, because I think that's the right way for jiu-jitsu to become Olympic one day, and so I'm glad they're doing that.
Right now you are in Montreal, in Canada, but yeah, I see that you are doing a lot of seminars right now all around the world, even in Europe, I think.
Yeah, I'm about to go to Europe in the end of October, but yes, I'm traveling a lot, almost every weekend, and I really enjoy that, but in the same time it's tough as well, because when I'm training hard, the weekends is when I'm supposed to rest, and end up traveling and training and teaching this and that. But I'm just trying to take advantage of this moment of my life and try to enjoy as much as I can.
Yeah. Who is your best source of inspiration, in Jiu-Jitsu?
There are a bunch. I really like Marcelo Garcia, the one I'm training at. But I think my biggest one is my teacher, Fabio Gugel. I think because he was a very successful teacher, coach, manager. He's everything in one person. So I really follow him. But maybe as a only as a fighter, Marcelo. You know, I think he's incredible.
I saw that you will release a new DVD, right?
Yeah, I just made a DVD. Yeah, I made 3 DVDs, and 2 with Jiu-jitsu. That's about the deep half guard, that's called Faria guard, then Z-guard, and now I just released one that's the pressure passing encyclopedia. So it's all about my passing guards game. So I'm really enjoying doing this stuff as well.
So how would you describe your style, you know, in Jiu-jitsu?
Someone very determined and very dedicated. No talent and just train a lot.
Can we expect to see you maybe one day in Metamoris, for instance, or Polaris?
I got invited twice, but didn't get the right one. Also, they invited like 1 month before, and I had a bunch of seminars booked in Europe, so it would not be worth according to what they were willing to pay. And last time they invited me like 5 days before, so I hope one day they make the right proposal and if the right time as well, because I have to get ready. You know.
You watch MMA?
I watch it. Yeah, I'm very happy that Cote was here. Big fan of him, and I'm big fan of all the work that the Fabio Holanda is doing here in Canada. That's amazing.
Buchecha said maybe that he would start a career in MMA, maybe later. Is it something that you are thinking of?
No, it's not on my plans. I'm already 28. I'm about to turn 29 years in January. All I do is Jiu-jitsu. I started doing wrestling like 1 year ago to help my Jiu-jitsu. So I think if I had to start another martial arts right now, it would take so long to get in the place that I would like to be. So I think I've better be in Jiu-jitsu and doing what I'm doing, then change to one sport that I would be one more guy in 1,000. You know, so.
Apart Jiu-jitsu and martial arts, what is the sports that you like to do or to watch?
I like Jiu-jitsu and MMA. I don't watch so much other sport. I follow the news sometimes, but I don't watch it. I'm fanatic about Jiu-jitsu, you know, so all I do is Jiu-jitsu and I follow Jiu-jitsu. And if I'm gonna watch something, I watch Jiu-jitsu. So I'm all about Jiu-jitsu.
Okay, good. Thank you very much, Bernardo, for this interview. It was a pleasure to have this talk with you, and all the best for the ADCC.
My pleasure, and thanks for the cheering. Thank you. I appreciate it.